know, one of the coolest things about being the producer of this show is you get to book all the guests, and you always, you're always looking to promote the best things going on within the county. And something near and dear to my heart is animals. And one of the best places that can help you out animal-wise is the Humane Society. And occasionally they bring in animals to us and tell us great stories, but a lot of the things that they do are fundraising events. And I'm telling you, they've got two that are coming up that you do not want to miss. And joining us in studio to talk a little bit about a couple of those events is Tracey Greene. Tracey from the Humane Society, and of course Today and Tonight magazine.
Hello, hello. Thank you for that. That's absolutely. I'm not going to miss this opportunity.
Exactly. Now, had I known we were going to color coordinate,
I know. What was this going on here?
I don't know.
I want to be like Mike. Is that
I want to be like Tracey. Let's talk a little bit, just as a brief overview. Talk about the mission of the Humane Society within Polk County and its evolution so far. Started off at one point, you guys in the fundraising stages now for a brand new building, of which we announced that you're going to. So talk a little bit about that for starters.
Well, the Humane Society of Polk County is the only no-kill animal shelter in our area. And, we promote education, spay and neutering, and prevention of cruelty to animals. We want to make sure that they have a friendly, prosperous home that helps them to their potential with their owners. And, animals are very social, and we want them to be in loving homes and be a productive member of that family forever. And, we have many organizations out there that, of course, have to deal with the cruelty side. But what people don't understand is we deal with a lot of the education side. And that's actually, I think, one that people be surprised about, is that we have trained people that go out with their trained animals to help children in the reading programs around Polk County, help them thrive and achieve greatness, because it's easier to talk to a dog than it is to a peer group. We have animals that go into hospitals and also help children that are sick, and help them with their mental well-being as well. And we like to educate the community. We do a lot of spay and neutering for underprivileged, low-income families. We do a lot of services as far as if your family's on low times, maybe you need some help with your pet as well. We don't want you to have to turn to give that pet up. That's an important member of the family, of course. So we provide, food and medications sometimes through different programs that we have to keep these families together with their pets until times are better. So there's a lot of different services that we offer under the Humane Society of Polk County.
And the pets, of course, add to the quality of life that you have, not to mention adding to the quality of life that the pets have. I am living proof of it because other than my legs, there's 16 legs in the house, and if you're doing the math, that's 2 dogs and 2 cats, but they might as well be 4 people.
Absolutely, because they definitely have a mind of their own, and once they're comfortable and part of that family, the hierarchy is going to begin, of course, and of course they're going to be on the top tier.
Well, one of the things that you guys are doing as you continue to evolve, you continue to grow, and of course a couple months ago announced the new facility. Talk about what role that's going to play in helping you guys achieve your mission.
Well, we've gone from a very meek shelter at the current location, and we're going to be going up to an 11,000 square foot warehouse facility on 5 acres. That's going to give us the opportunity to help many, many more people and many, many more animals. We're hoping that it, quadruple or more the amount of animals that we're going to be able to take in and get back out to the appropriate home so they can have a loving family as their forever home.
And one of the things that the new facility allows you to do is market in place, holding events such as some of the things that we're going to be talking about, and allowing opportunities for you guys to reach out to an audience that you've never had a chance to.
Absolutely, because now this new property is more visible. It's on Dundee Road, which has a lot of traffic that passes by it. We're right beside another very popular vet, and we're forming a new beautiful partnership with that organization. And we're going to be looking to the future, holding some events like you were talking about. I can't let the cat out of the bag for that one, but we are going to do the first. Our Howl the Moon is actually going to be on this property because, like I said, there's 5 acres, and we are going to show people what we are about to be achieving for the future. So we're very excited because a portion of this festival, which is family friendly, is going to be held outside, out back on this 5 acres, and a portion is going to be held inside so people can really get the vast greatness of this new facility and how large it's going to be. And we will also have schematics out and some drawings and renderings so they will see what's going to be happening very quickly in the future for the Humane Society.
And as the Humane Society grows, I hate to appropriate a line from Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. And that responsibility of taking care of the pets, taking care of the staff, taking care of everything takes financial backing, and that's where you come in. You are an absolute genius when it comes to marketing events. You come up with some of the coolest things. Now let's talk a little bit about the first one, the Howl at the Moon Festival. What exactly is that going to be?
Well, this is a family-friendly festival that is hosted, it's in its 4th or 5th year now. It has evolved to be a really great event. It's very pet-friendly, of course. We have all kinds of fun contests for pets and owners, but we have all kinds of activities for children, bounce houses, face painting. We have microchipping available at a reduced cost because this is very important to help keep track of your pet. How if you ever get separated for them, I mean, just how awful that would feel, but this helps you get a chance to retrieve them faster with the microchipping system. There's going to be food vendors, there's going to be a beer vendor, of course, from our partners at Bernie Little Distributors, and it's just going to be a really fun day. One thing that we're doing this year that we have not done in the past is we have Sarah Michaels from 97 Country.
Yep.
She's going to be on the property doing a 3-hour remote.
Always a big advocate for you guys.
Absolutely. We love the girl. I mean, we have a great partnership with her from Today and Tonight magazine as well as for the Humane Society. She is just a great soul, a big pet owner herself as well. And we also have a comedian coming in from Orlando. He's going to do stand-up. You know, so it's not going to be your typical event. It's going to have a little bit more well-rounded entertainment, and so everyone's going to be able to enjoy this and hopefully spend a little extra money with us with the raffles and all these things that we're going to have, and view what we have coming up for the future, and maybe keep us in mind for some other donations that are a little larger coming up in the future.
Halloween, always one of the best holidays to me. I thought it was great when I was a kid. Then as I had my own child, it was even better. Now that I have a grandson, it's incredible, but something I've worked in the last few years are pet unique costumes. I had 2 black labs at one time. One year, they both went as convicts, had the black and white stripes on with the name underneath them, Bad Dog. Now this year, I have a little one and a big one. The oldest black lab, I think I'm going to work him in as a seeing eye dog. For the little Shih Tzu, I'm going to dress her up because she's black and white. We're going to put Eat More Chicken on each side of her, make sure she looks... See, this is what happens in my mind.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, you win already. You win. I won't be judging that night. I'm going to be, you know, selling beer and wine and thus, but you win.
So do you guys ever have, now will there be a chance for the pets? Is there a
Absolutely.
contest?
We always have a pet contest. You know, you have to dress your pets
What
up.
are some of the better costumes that you've seen for animals?
Okay, one that I always think is funny, no matter how many times I see it, is the Dachshund that's the hot dog in the bun.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, that's just hilarious.
I spent probably an hour and a half last night looking on eBay at various pet costumes. You got any suggestions for me to look for some in the future?
I don't know. I think you're pretty creative. I really like where you're going there with the Eat More Chicken. I'm
Yeah,
sure there's
exactly.
a company around town that would really like that promotion.
The fact that he's a seen eye dog in Ray Charles glasses.
It's great. It is great. It is great. I love it.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk a little bit now. You've got a second event coming up, and we talk a little bit about the fact that one event is family friendly now. Always marketing, always trying to get the message out to a different crowd. You've got something going on a little bit more geared towards adults only. What exactly is that?
Yes, it's a 21 and older event. It's Pints for Paws. It's coming up October the 19th.
Brilliant!
Brilliant, I say. It's very pet friendly, of course. It's going to be held at the Lakeland Center. This is the first one that we are doing, partnering with the Lakeland Center, Ovations, and Bernie Little Distributors. They want to make this the best beer tasting festival in Central Florida. And they love the Humane Society. So when I got the call, I'm like, we're in. You know, let's make this happen. It's going to be a 99 beer sampling event from 6 to 9 p.m. I mean, come on, that's wonderful.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if you can't
suddenly-
get your fill there, I don't know what's going to go.
Suddenly you've got me singing the song of, it's a lot like It's a Small World After All, only for adults.
For adults.
Oh, never mind.
Absolutely.
I'm
I
not
love
going to do
it.
it, because if I start, I can't stop.
You can't get it out of your head. But it's also going to have a mini food truck rally there as well. We're going to have live entertainment. The Humane Society will be there with their adoption bus. We will not adopt out any pets that night because of the drinking aspect of it,
Exactly.
but we will reserve any animal that people are interested in, and then they can come on back to the shelter, you know, the following week and see if this connection is there and see if we have a new forever family that we're partnering together. But we're very excited that the Lakeland Center, Ovations, and Bernie Little Distributor have selected the Humane Society to partner with, and they're very excited as well. It's a $30 ticket, and so you get all these samples, you get a souvenir cup, and you also get a soft pretzel, which is more authentic for some of the larger festivals. The World Traveler, I'm sure you know that.
Yeah.
Some people like to either use it to dunk in their beer,
Yeah.
which I'll have to try that. I have not tried that yet, or as a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
So either way, it's going to be a great event. There's going to be vendors. There's going to be some surprises there. But it's going to be a wonderful event that also raises money. A percentage of every single ticket purchase goes right back to the shelter. And they know that we're on a mission because of this new property and because we're making it eco-friendly. You know, with that responsibility comes a big price tag, you know, because you're thinking of future for the community. So we need to raise money. So we're going to be doing a lot more fundraisers and reaching out to more partners in our community to help this be the best shelter anywhere. That's our goal.
Now, is this an indoor or outdoor event?
It's going to be outdoors.
See, and you have to be commended. Outdoor events later in the evening going on in October.
It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous.
Let's talk a little bit about, you mentioned Ovations, you mentioned Bernie Little. Talk about the role that the sponsors play, not only in the events that you plan, but in helping you guys fulfill your goal of taking care of these animals and finding forever homes for the animals.
Well, if it weren't for our corporate partners, so many things would never happen. I mean, because they are great community partners for our county and they reach out to organizations that they believe in as well. Well, they're huge animal advocates over there, and you know, any opportunity that we have, they partner with us, and we're very fortunate. They never tell us no. They always want to help us succeed however they can, and they always bring other partners to the table as well to make our events bigger and better. I mean, they're a part of things that the magazine, Today and Tonight magazine, does for the Humane Society. Every single event that the Humane Society has, Bernie Little Distributors is there. How can we help? What can we do? Let us help you raise more money and make it successful. And then Ovations, the catering company for the Lakeland Center, they are wonderful. They're wanting to do more and more partnerships with nonprofits like the Humane Society to get more into the threads of Polk County, and they're just very excited about this opportunity, and now they're seeing many more events in the future that they can work with us on. So I mean, that's, to me, that pipeline is just golden. I mean, we could not be where we're about to be without these kind of people and their support. So, I mean, I'm very excited to be a part of it.
And if someone were interested in becoming a partner, sponsorship, one way or the other, whether for this event or other ones down the line, how do they go about us doing as such?
Well, you can call the Humane Society and talk to Lisa Baker, the executive director, or you can go online, humanesocietyofpolkcounty.org, to get more information and more detailed on our missions and the different organizations that we're a part of and the different programs that we advocate for the community. And then you can reach out through that website. Or, like I say, just make an appointment. She would love to tour you around the new property. She just wants people to get as excited as she is so they can see the vision and they can help, people in the community can help us make it a reality faster.
One of the things that is the lifeblood of a nonprofit is volunteers, and of course you guys have a lot of volunteers, whether it be cleaning out cages, taking care of the animals, cleaning them up, taking them for walks. Talk about the role that volunteers play in you achieving your goal of giving forever homes to these animals, and talk about how people can get involved with that too, please.
Well, I'm glad you asked that because being on a shoestring budget, there aren't that many employees. The life of this is the fosters that help, say, if an animal came in and they're about to give birth. Well, if we don't have the areas to take care of a mother and all the babies, we have fosters that open their homes until they can come back into the shelter and be adopted out. And these are also the people that are our volunteers. We have people that give their time for training, give their time for cleaning out those kennels, walking the dogs. They just so love what we do for the community and so love animals that they want to give as much time as they can. You know, that's in addition to their own life and their own jobs. I mean, we need volunteers. For example, every single event that we do, because of the small staff, we bring as many volunteers, you know, to make it a happy experience for everybody in the community that come to these events. You know, we don't want them to come and be like, oh gosh, there's not enough support here. We want to bring as much support as possible so every event runs smoothly and hopefully it's infectious. It brings another person that can be a volunteer for the future, bring more dollars into, for example, we have a foster that's a volunteer that's taken a bigger role. She wanted to step up. She's actually one of the co-planners of Howl at the Moon this year. And she's the one that secured the comedian and some new sponsors for this event because she has such a passion. And it's interesting because she and her best friend both work for SeaWorld, so they're around marine life all the time. And so this was a way in their own county to support. Talking about stepping up, I mean, they have their own full-time jobs and lives, but they give back so much. And I always say, if we could just clone these two girls, oh dear Lord, look how much further we would, you know, be ahead. But it's people like that with their dedication and excitement that help us grow.
Tracey, as usual, time flies when you're having fun, and I love when you come in. I love the fact that what you and the rest of your staff at Today and Tonight magazine, along with the board from the Humane Society, I love the difference that you guys are making in this community that we live in.
Thank you so much.
And I encourage you to make sure that you check out what's going on at the Humane Society. First and foremost, check out the Howl at the Moon Festival. It's scheduled for October 12th from 5 to 9 p.m. It's at the new facility location. Make sure you go check it out. 3195 Dundee Road. It's in Winter Haven. Most of all, the most important fact about that, it's a free community event. If you need more information, give them a call, 863-324-5277. Keep in mind that it is a pet-friendly festival, fun for the family, and vendors and entertainment. Pet contests, raffles, bounce houses, face painting are just some of the things that are going on at the Howl at the Moon Festival. Now, if you need more information on that, look it up on the web, Humane Society of Polk County.org. If you can't make it to that, then make sure you check out Pints for Paws Beer Fest. That's scheduled for October 19th from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Lakeland Center, 701 West Lime Street in Lakeland. It's $30 plus tax and facility fees. You need more information, give them a call, 863-834-8111. Now, the Pet Friendly Beer Festival is going to have 99 brands of beer to sample and mini food truck rally, live music, and so much more. So make sure you put that on the schedule. It is Pints for Paws. You need more information on that, go to thelakelandcenter.com. Make sure you get out and support the Humane Society for either one of these events.